my loves and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you some brand new makeup. I get so excited every time I receive something from Huda Beauty. I'm so grateful for everything that they send me, honestly. And I tell you, when I'd get my paycheck at Selfridges, I would walk straight downstairs to the beauty hall, go straight to the beauty and buy like pretty much all of her new palettes. So the fact that I now get sent them, like, it's just amazing. Now, if you didn't already guess from the title, we are going to be reviewing, well, kind of using first impressions, reviewing the Rose Quartz collection from Huda Beauty. So I have the Rose Quartz eyeshadow palette and I have the Quartz Glow, which is a face gloss. This is really cool. So I don't have any highlighter or anything. I actually am wearing quite a natural kind of matte foundation. So it'll be interesting to see how this works because it's literally just a really glossy consistency with like little pearls, I suppose, in it. It looks really beautiful but kind of subtle at the same time when I've tried it like on my hand. The thing that I'm most excited about, to be honest, is this stunning palette, if I can get it open. Oh my god, it is giving me like the Mercury retrograde vibes but with a lot more pinks. It's more of like a cool tone palette really, but they have so many different options for you to use. I feel like everyone's been using the pinks recently, so I might go more kind of this cool tone route with this like nice taupe colour, and then there's this like shimmer colour here. I think that's the kind of vibe that I'm going to go for. But just look at this packaging. Oh my god, I like love crystals and all of that stuff. And Rose Quartz in particular is such a nice crystal and so beautiful. Like this packaging, I think she's absolutely smashed it with the packaging. So I've already done my base makeup, obviously, because I didn't want to bore you with that. We just want to talk about these products right here and just get playing with them. So I'm going to get started. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. This one's from Style Pro. It's the G107 brush, just like any old fluffy brush. And as my transition shade, I'm actually going to first go in with this shade called Radiate, which is this one right here. And this is a really light taupey colour. And I'm just going to pop that in the crease. I've used a little bit of concealer as my eyeshadow base, and I've kind of set that with some powder. So you can just go in. Oh, this kind of almost has like pinky undertones. It's really cute. It's super cute. I'm going to do like my signature eyeshadow look, to be honest, where we have a darker outer corner, nice bit of shimmer on the lid, just to like see how I like it. But so far this shade is blending beautifully. So what I'm going to do next is then go into the shade Precious, which is just a slightly darker shade, a little bit more of a grey toned like brown. So using the same brush, I always do like little windshield wiper motions and then go in little circular motions, but the most important thing to remember when you are blending is, one, hold the brush kind of down here so you have less pressure, and like physically applying less pressure as you blend. If you apply heavier pressure, that's when you're like packing on product. If you want to blend it, you lighten the pressure. And oh my god, today it is the 1st of November, and when I tell you I'm so excited for Christmas. I've already got Christmas things booked in. I've got a couple backyard cinema things to do. I want to go to like Christmas markets. If you didn't already know this about me, I'm a Christmas fiend. I absolutely love it. I was like, don't get me wrong, loved a bit of Halloween, you know, it's great to do all the makeup looks or whatever, but actually when it gets to the 31st I'm kind of over it and we're just ready for Christmas. And like I went shopping the other day. It wasn't a very successful shopping trip, but they had like all the Christmas stuff in like the department stores and stuff, and it just makes me so happy. I swear if it was up to me I would be putting up my decorations today, but I'm going to do the responsible thing and do it towards the end of November like a normal person. Right, so switching up the brush, Morphe M433. This is my favourite brush to pack the like outer corner and then blend in just into that crease. I'm going to take the shade Mantra. This is, how would you explain this? It's like a really dark grey brown is the only way I could think to describe it. This is definitely all on the more cool tone side. I always tap off, by the way, because there's a bit of fallout in the pan with this one. If you tap your brush, it just means it's not going to fall like onto your face makeup. And what I always do with a darker colour like this is I pat first. So pat, 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 just keeping it into the outer corner. I've got a little bit of fallout actually, so I'll just quickly wipe that away. Fallout doesn't really bother me, to be honest. If it bothers you, I mean, have a think about it, but I think you can normally just wipe it away pretty easily. And then lighten the pressure blend into that crease. Look how cute this is looking. I'm into it so far. Oh, I like this. I don't know if to do a cut crease now. It's like, I feel like it would look cute with a cut crease. I'll tell you what I'm going to do before I do anything on the lid. I'm going to do my under eye. So I absolutely love, love, love this brush for getting like right up close to the lash line. This is from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow brush collection. This is the Jaclyn Hill 43 brush. It's like a little flat brush, but like a little flat shader brush, and it gets like right up in there close to your lash line. So I'm going to take some of that Mantra shade, so that's the darker shade we've been using, keeping that like really close to the lash line and more so to the outer corner. And that way I think it just gives you that kind of more almondy shaped eye. I'm loving how pigmented these shades are, but they're nice and buildable and really easy to blend. I'm going to switch to, this is again from the Morphe Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow brush collection. The Jaclyn Hill 39 brush. Little tiny pencil brush, really nice. I'm going to take a mix of Radiate and Precious, which are the two shades we used in our crease, and I'm just going to shade underneath. You always want to go with your transition shade underneath the lash line, just to help blend it. I'm not going all the way in to the inner corner. I think I am going to cut the crease a little bit. So all I use really to do this is my concealer and a like small flat brush. I prefer like the smaller the better, because I think you can actually get more of a precise like cut crease. I'm going to be really annoying though, because I don't know what brush this is, because the name's rubbed off and it's really, really old. I have a feeling it's from like a million years ago. Do you remember that brush brand called Coastal Scents? I bought like a whole load of them back then, because they were like, I guess like the Morphe before Morphe, if that makes sense. But any like little flat brush will be absolutely fine. Right, so I'm just going to use my Oma concealer. It's a Say What concealer. The trick I think is actually to really coat your brush in this. So I'm coating it on both sides with the concealer. My favourite little trick is I will pop some just on the lid right here, look up, and then it gives you that guide of how far you should be going up with your cut crease. So now we have the fun bit, and that is popping on Energized, which is this beautiful shimmer shade. It's almost got little like reflex of gold and taupe, and it's just delightful, but like champagne-y. I'm actually going to use my finger to put the majority of it on. Oh my god. Can you see that? It's stunning. It almost has that reflex of silver in it as well. Like, oh my god. Let's get right up into that detailed portion. It actually looks more silver, I think, when you put it on, and it looks a bit more gold in the pan. But I'm not mad at it, it's really, really pretty. And I'm just going to help blend that outer corner a little bit. And then I've got to do an inner corner highlight. I cannot finish a look without an inner corner highlight. I'm going to go for Moon Magic. This one is like a purpley, pinky, silvery situation, so we'll try that one. That is so cute. I do have a little bit of blush on already, but I just want to add a little bit of this pinky shade here, Happiness. I hope the lighting, oh yeah, this one right here. I'm going to take a little bit of that and pop that as a bit of blush, just to like make it a little bit more on the pinky side, because my blush was a bit more coral, and I just think with this pink would look cute. And for lashes, I think we need to bring the drama with this kind of look, so I'm going to use Tatty Lashes in TL6. This is like a brand new packet, so I am going to need to cut them down. So I'm just going to pop these on off camera, because again it's boring and you don't need to see me do it. And then when we come back, I will show you the face gloss. I'm really excited about this one. Alright, so we're back and I have my lashes on. I am obsessed with these. So these are the TL6 from Tatty Lashes, and they are just so nice and fluffy and wispy. Very, very happy with that. So let's move on to the Quartz Glow Face Gloss. So I've seen everyone use their fingers to apply this, so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to start by applying it just on this cheekbone area here. I currently, like, it's very matte, I currently don't have any kind of shimmer situation on there. Another thing I want to mention actually is the mirrors in the packaging are amazing. So you have the little mirror obviously in the face gloss, but you also have this humongous mirror in your palette as well, like your eyeshadow palette, and it's like massive, and you could literally use this to do your full face. If you were like going away, you could just take this with you and easily do your whole face in this mirror. It's amazing. Let's get on with the face gloss. So I'm just going to use my middle finger, kind of swirl in there, and I'm just going to pat lightly over all of this, because I have obviously put powder on, but I'm pretty sure you can apply this very easily over powder and it's not removing any of the makeup that I have on, which is amazing. It's a really subtle glow but beautiful. It doesn't accentuate my pores, I think, because it's really, really subtle. And it's got those like pinky gold undertones. Bit on the nose, between the eyes. There's no glitter in this, which, because I absolutely hate when highlighting products have glitter in them. This just gives you a really nice natural sheen. You can see on the nose as well, the tip of the nose, that looks so cute. I really like this. I mean, it's really sad that when you swirl in it, obviously it doesn't look as pretty anymore, but that's what happens when you use product, Charlotte. Whether you like more full glam, you can obviously build it up, or if you like a more natural finish, I think you'd really, really like that. I'm just going to finish my lip and then I'll come back and give you my thoughts on these two products. So I am back and this is the finished look. I am really into it. Love the eyes. I did find it quite hard to pair a lip with this actually, but I just went super nude, because then you can't really go wrong, particularly if it's more of like a cool tone eyeshadow look. I think because I don't normally go like cool tone, I just don't know what kind of lip that I can pair with it. So my final thoughts on these two products from the Rose Quartz collection. I really, really like them. I adore the palette. It is so beautiful. It's like such a gorgeous collector's item as well. But it is £58, which is a hell of a lot for an eyeshadow palette, I'm not going to lie. So if you already have like the Mercury Retrograde palette, I'd say there are quite a lot of similarities between the two. Obviously just the shades are slightly different, but the formulas and stuff are quite similar. So you don't necessarily need both, but I mean, if you love more pinky tones and more cool tones, this is definitely an unbelievable palette to get. Perhaps like a nice Christmas gift actually. Maybe you could ask someone to get that as a Christmas gift. Keep an eye out for any deals and things as well. But it's so beautiful at the same time. I mean, I'm the worst person ever to go makeup shopping with, because I'll just be like, get it, it's so cute, it lasts forever. Which it will, but then you end up buying like the next palette that comes out, and then how much do you actually use it, do you know what I mean? I think that would be such a nice occasion palette though, for like, I don't know, New Year's or Christmas, and when you just want to go a little bit more out there with your eyeshadow. I think it's a really, really beautiful palette. Then the Rose Quartz Glow Face Gloss. This one is £34, I believe, £34, 32 or 34. And it's really, really nice. I mean, you get so much product. I'm sure this would last you a really, really long time. This is a really great product, whether you like full glam or natural. I actually think it's really, really beautiful. I know I'm definitely going to be reaching for this. Really nice colour as well. It's like a almost like a champagne-y, pinky shade that would probably just suit everyone. Generally, I feel like this palette is geared a little bit more towards lighter skin tones. I think if you like have kind of a mid-range olive skin tone, you could definitely get away with it. But I think on deep skin tones, I'm just not sure. Like, I'm sure you could use them, I'm just not sure that they'd be the most flattering shades on you, if that makes sense. There's a lot of like light pinks and things like that, and I think it really depends where you are in like the deeper skin shade range, if you get what I mean. So that's definitely something to bear in mind. But I feel like the face gloss would definitely suit a wide range of skin tones. I just think it would look beautiful on everyone. So I'm not going to bore you anymore with this. I really like the collection. It's pricey. Huda's normally pricey, let's get real, but I really hope that you guys enjoyed this quick little review and watching me create this eye look and my little highlighting situation. If you did like the video, please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, comment, all of that. Come stick with me. I am going to be a consistent queen from now on. I'm uploading 2 videos a week, and I'm going to start like implementing some vlog style content in there as well, because then you guys can get to know me a little bit better. And I just love that style of content as well, and as with Christmas coming up, there's going to be so many cool videos that I'm planning to do. My next video actually is going to be everything about how I create my content, because I get quite a lot of questions on my Instagram just on simple things on like how I create my close-up eyeshadow looks and things like that, and I'm not gatekeeping these secrets, and I always obviously let them know exactly what I use, how I do it, the lighting I use, and I thought why not just create that into a video so that everyone can learn how to create content, because everyone does it in such a different way, and I personally love looking on videos and figuring out how different people create content, or like what different equipment they use and things like that. So that's going to be my next video, so make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to know when that one's going to be uploaded. But apart from that, I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you have an amazing week, and I'll catch you later. Bye.